Somebody's like, even before we went live, somebody's like, she's back. YouTube live.
Are we live everywhere?
Yes, Instagram, yes. Insta, YouTube, Facebook.
YouTube, Facebook. Hi, welcome to today's live session where I'm going to be showing some special things today and something that's very, I can't say dear to my heart, it's just that I'm a vegetarian and I want to show how our products can be made vegetarian as well. But along the entire session, I want it to be as interactive as possible. So keep speaking to me, keep popping stuff in the comments below, and I'll have Gokul, Prince and Ranjit read it out to me. If you want them to pop and answer some of your queries, feel free to do that as well. So we're going to be cooking 3 very interesting dishes today. We're going to be making chettinad paneer, mushroom chukka and soya chunks palipalyam. So essentially what I am trying to do is, even though our products have all like chicken and mutton photos on it, I want you guys to know that all of our products are vegetarian. They're 100% vegetarian. Not just the products that we are going to launch, but also the products that are currently already being sold on our website. So our curry paste, our fried chicken kit, our Madras 65, all of them are all vegetarian products. So you guys, dhairiyama order pannunga. Semmaya irukkum, trust me. And this entire episode, I swear, it's going to be Semmaya because I'm going to show you some interesting things. And in the meanwhile, if you are a vegetarian, like I said in the story a few hours ago, if you are a vegetarian who's just learning how to cook food in general, or if you're a vegetarian who's learning how to cook non-vegetarian food, because that is something that I had to learn as well. It's honestly not that intimidating or challenging. So you can put your comments down below and I'll be happy to answer those as well. You can also ask me anything and everything about me and cooked here today. So keep talking to me down below and let's get started with the cooking. I'm going to be making 2 dishes side by side, but in the meanwhile, let me just open Instagram so that I can answer your queries on the go. Okay, so for someone who just said mushroom fried rice, Uncle Roger style, I'm sorry, I'm not making fried rice. I'm going to be making 3 regional Tamilnadu style recipes. So I hope that's ultra clear. The method of preparation is going to be super simple and I'm making 2 dishes at the same time. So you can see how with 2 masalas with the exact same method of preparation, you can end up with 2 dishes in under 10 or 15 minutes. Let's see how fast we can do it. So I'm just using some oil here, adding a little bit of oil to both my pans.
3 to 1 go. Let's see how fast.
Okay, so they're going to time me and let's see how fast we can get this going. So this also means you can cook these dishes in the same amount of time at home for lunch boxes, for lunch, for dinner, even for breakfast. You can even eat these dishes with dosa or idli. And here today I have some parota. So I've kept some parota ready so that we can eat it right at the end. I can call everyone to taste it and tell you that each of these dishes tastes just as good with vegetarian as it does with chicken or non-vegetarian. So first some curry leaf in both the dishes. So first 2 things that I'm going to be making right now are actually the chukka and chettinad. So paneer chettinad and mushroom chukka. Adding some curry leaves into the pan. Give it a few seconds there. And go in with some finely chopped onion. Now this step is completely optional, guys. If you are feeling lazy and don't want to add onion, that's totally fine as well. So don't worry about it. I like it when the onions are really golden brown and caramelized. So that's what I am going to do today.
Someone's asking, what is chettinad?
What is chettinad? It's a regional cuisine from Tamilnadu. It is known by the addition of a few specific spices that are commonly used in this region, and most people find the notes of the entire dish to be very peppery. So it's a spicy preparation. It's typically made non-vegetarian, but that's where I'm here to prove you differently, not wrong, because that's how it is. Originally it's non-vegetarian, but I'm here to show you how it can be made vegetarian as well. So making both simultaneously. If you guys see any interesting comments, read it out to me.
Sure.
I will also try to keep an eye on the chat section. I see Natraj has commented that it's my uru. Natraj is our cinematographer and he is not here today, but he has joined the live.
Do you know where is Pallipalayam? What is the relationship between coconut and Pallipalayam?
The relationship between coconut and Pallipalayam, to be honest, I have no idea. But Pallipalayam, I think it's a dish from Namakkal district in Tamilnadu. And it's just a dish that was really popular and probably created over there. Now again, why the name Pallipalayam? Is there a region by that name? I think I don't know. I don't know if there's a region like that by the name. But I know for sure that it's a dish from Tamilnadu cuisine from the Namakkal district. So you kind of caught me off guard there. I really don't know the entire history of that. But I do know someone who knows the history and he's not here today.
No, but I think the place is called Pallipalayam in Namakkal district.
Ah,
So,
okay, okay. Yeah, so that's what I assume, but then I didn't want to say that before I was sure. So you guys sort of caught me off guard.
There's a place called Pallipalayam.
Great.
Adhyana's in the chat.
Okay, thank you Adhyana for telling us that there is a place like that. And for those of you who asked about the Pallipalayam dish, the product is actually live and you can buy it from our website right now. And it's available for purchase and will be shipped to you within 48 hours if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so you will get the product in 2 days literally. The other two masalas are currently going to be, they'll come into stock very soon. So they're not currently available, they're currently in pre-order, but they will be available very soon and you can purchase them as well. Now a special thing just for you guys on this live, you can purchase them at a 15% discount by using the code MASALA15 and you can purchase our Pallipalayam product. Now for those of you who probably go on there and wonder why you can't just buy one, we're actually doing this for you. It's not like a sale gimmick or something. We're doing this for you so that you don't waste too much money actually shipping the product to yourself. So that's why we have it in bundles or in combos. So if you ask me, I think you should definitely order the Taste of Tamil Nadu combo and wait for it because it will reach you in another 2 to 3 weeks. We're currently making a batch that is super fresh. So it reaches you and you have the best quality, the freshest blend that reaches you. So I think you should do that. So head on to the website, use the code MASALA15 and order the Taste of Tamil Nadu combo.
So a couple of questions.
Yeah.
One is why 2 pans and the second one is can you deliver the products in Warangal?
Can we deliver the products in?
Warangal.
Okay, yes, as long as that's in India, I'm not sure, I'm sorry, I don't know where that is exactly, but as long as it is in India, yes, we do ship across the country, so you can order it from wherever you're from in India. And why 2 pans?
Multitasking.
2 pans because we are multitasking and in a short span of time I want to show you how you can end up with 2 dishes because most of us at home have a gas range with 2 burners. So you can make both. I'm just showing you how you can make 2 dishes simultaneously and have like a lavish meal in under like 15 minutes at home. So like I said, this pan I'm going to be making chettinad paneer and in this pan I'm going to be making mushroom chukka. So I'm adding some chettinad masala now.
That's this.
This pan, chettinad masala. And in my other pan I am adding chukka masala. And as all of you can see, the method of preparation is exactly the same for both of them. But they have 2 very distinct and different tastes. So you'll enjoy both of them and they won't be similar. So don't be worried if you make both the masalas on the same day. You won't feel like you're eating the same dish. So I've added my masala. Next, going in with some water.
Someone's asking what's your personal recommendation for chettinad? Is it paneer or soya? Vaishali.
Paneer or soya? To be very honest, I think soya works really well with all of them. But I do understand that not everyone eats soya. But if you're somebody who does eat soya, I think soya works really well with all 3 of them. Just because it absorbs all the flavors really well. So you can even taste it on the inside. Unfortunately, paneer does not have the property to do that. So if you're trying out all of them, mushroom and soya works the best. But for those of you who don't eat mushroom and soya, paneer works perfectly good as well. For chettinad vegetable also works really well. If you want to do like a mixed vegetable preparation, you can even make it your own dish, you know, by adding some coconut paste or by adding some coconut milk, by adding some grated coconut. You always have the opportunity to make these dishes your own. You don't just have to follow this method of preparation. I am trying to show you like the most basic way to do it, and like I said, you can even skip the onions if you're lazy because it tastes really good. Like the blend tastes really good on its own.
Okay, one comment, delivery to Fagwara, yes, as long as you're in India, you will get the delivery. Another one you want to answer, it's would you consider delivering abroad in the future?
Yes, we definitely consider delivering abroad in the future, but as of now, if you really do want to try it and you are not living in India, you can always DM us. We can try to support you on that. It's just that delivery and courier, sending it abroad is really expensive. But if you are able to support us out with that, we would be willing to ship it to you. We would be willing to figure out a way in which we can ship it to you. So if you're keen on trying not just these products but any of our products, you can reach out to us on DM and we will actually try to help you out with that. And now I've cooked the masalas for like probably a minute or two now just to get rid of the raw smell that it has. And I'm adding paneer into my chettinad paneer dish. I've added about 200 grams of paneer today. But all of the pack sizes are in such a way that each box has 2 pouches inside. And with one pouch, you can make around 500 grams of protein. Ideally, if it's chicken, 500 grams. If it's mushroom, 400 grams would do really well. And if it's paneer as well, you could do 400 to 500 grams as well. So as you can see, you can comfortably feed a family of 4 by using just one packet.
Sanjna, they actually took the timing thing seriously because someone's tracking the time. Like 8 more minutes, can you finish, ma'am?
Yeah, of course I can finish these 2 in 8 minutes. Actually, these 2 I'll finish in under 8 minutes, and let me see. I'll probably be halfway done through soya palipalyam as well. But let's see.
Okay, another couple of good questions.
Yep.
What are these masalas secret? And another one is there a dedicated website for getting these masalas?
Of course, there's a dedicated website for you to go and order our masalas. It's a very, very easy website for you guys to remember and go and check out. It's shop.cooktv.com. So shop.cooktv.com. So that's it. All you have to do is go on there, check out the products. When you're checking out, use the code masala15 to get a 15% discount and pick them up right away. Like right now, please.
Or if you forget the website, you can always DM us and we'll just send you the link.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'd be happy to do that as well. Or if you're on, since you're on Instagram right now, what you can go to the cook page. There'll be a link in the bio. You can click the link in the bio and go to our website as well.
Should the paneer be fried?
The paneer can be fried optionally. If you want to, you can definitely fry the paneer. That adds a little different texture to it. But again, I am trying to show you how quickly you can make this. So that's why I have not done it. But that being said, you can definitely fry the paneer and add it as well. Come on, any other questions for me?
You didn't add salt. Is it included in the masala?
Yes, it's included in the masala. Thank God that someone realized, because that was going to be like a question that I was going to ask towards the end of it, that I did not add one ingredient. What is that? But somebody obviously noticed it already.
Spoiler.
Yes, spoiler alert. But thank you, whoever that was, thank you so much, because that is one of the things that we wanted to convey. All our masalas already have salt to like the average salt taste for most people. But if you are somebody who likes to have a little extra salt, you can always add a pinch in. But if you are someone who eats normal salt, then all our masalas are already perfectly pre-seasoned. One thing I wanted to talk about when it came to these 3 masalas is the fact that you can play around with the consistency. Now you can see the chettinad. I have it a little bit gravy or semi-gravy sort of consistency. And then I have the chukka, which is like completely dry. So it completely depends on you, on how you want to have these. If you want to have it a slightly more gravy sort of consistency, you can even add some basic onion, tomato, and then you can add the masala and you can make a curry or a gravy out of it, which you can eat with chapati and dosa and parota. Or if you want a dry preparation which works really nicely as a side dish for any main course that you want, then you can go ahead and do that as well.
Someone on YouTube has asked, what's the difference in profile for the difference in taste profile for these masalas? I'm from North India and I want to understand before buying them.
Could someone actually help me out with this? Because see, essentially the spice blends are completely different ratios. They have few ingredients which are not there in each of the other blends. But at the same time, even if the few of the ingredients repeat. They're all in different ratios, so each of them tastes different. But could one of you help me out on how you can actually describe a certain dish like Palipalayam? I know that's an easy one because you have notes. Yeah, you have notes of turmeric, you have notes of onion and garlic and shallots and curry leaves. So that's very, very easy to explain. But when it comes to chukka, can one of you bother explaining how the original like Madurai chukka is?
Chukka is more.
Is it like peppery,
Yeah,
spicy,
Pepper,
it's
fennel,
hot?
dry red chili and...
Yeah, so pepper, fennel, dry red chili, those are the notes that you can expect when you're having a chukka. But wait, let me hold that thought for a moment because these two dishes are done. Here's my paneer chettinad, which I've chosen to keep a little bit semi-gravy. And my mushroom chukka.
Okay, a couple of questions about the product itself.
Yep.
About these products. So one is what is the shelf life, and another one is what is the cost of the product.
Okay. So when we talk about shelf life here, it's going to give you a good 6 month shelf life. Although they can be kept for slightly longer, we recommend 6 month shelf life just so that it's still fresh and aromatic when you have it. When we talk about the cost of the product, each of the individual boxes cost 99 rupees, but you can pick it up for a combo price of 279 if you head to the website and order the Taste of Tamilnadu combo. So you get a benefit of actually ordering them as a combo, and using the code masala15 you get further 15% discount. So I think this is like the one opportunity for you to get it the cheapest it will ever be before it actually goes into order. If any of you head on to the website shop.cooktv.com and check it out, it will say pre-order right now because they are currently getting roasted and ground and we're making them fresh for you right now. So it will reach your homes in a couple of days from now. But I really appreciate it if you could head to the website and pre-order so you can book yours before we get sold out.
Someone's asking if I want more gravy, can I add cream? And if not cream, what could be an alternative?
Yes, you can add cream, but you know what a better alternative would be coconut milk. Just because these are all Tamil Nadu style preparations and work really well with coconut. So if you add coconut cream or coconut milk, that would work really well. Apart from that, what you can also do is cashew nut paste works well. Or you can make a paste with cashew nut, coconut and poppy seeds and make something like a South Indian kurma. So that is also something that you can do. Again, same preparation guys. Everything follows the same method of preparation like I said a little bit earlier. Going in with my curry leaves and then some onions. And let's cook them until they are beautifully golden brown.
Can we add any of these masalas for cooking biryani instead of the normal biryani masala?
That's not something that we thought of, but that's a nice idea. That's actually a nice idea.
Maybe you can try it out and let us know how it
Yeah,
goes.
you can try it out and let us know, and if it works well, we will make that recipe on cook for others to try. So that's actually a really nice idea. Yes, you can. So why don't you, try making like a coconut milk rice, use that for layering, and make this masala and kind of make a layered dum biryani with coconut milk rice and one of these dishes. So it could be either Palipalayam or Chukka or Chettinad. I think Palipalayam might work really well because you have coconut milk rice and then you have the bits of coconut that come in between it. So essentially the preparation that I'm making right now. But that's a great idea.
Chettinad dum biryani actually sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. And make it with Sirega Sambar rice probably, not basmati rice, so that you give it that authentic feel.
Someone here is asked, can I make any North Indian dishes with these?
Can you make North Indian dishes? To be honest, these flavor profiles are very, very South Indian. So although you can make different dishes using this like just an extra masala that you'd add along with everything else, this has very, very typically South Indian tastes. But I am sure that North Indian palates will also enjoy these flavors because they're the perfect balance of salty, spicy and all the spices that are in a perfect ratio. So please do give them a try. So my onions are golden brown. Going in with the Palipalayam masala. As you can see, this masala itself has a few bits of, chili. You can see like small specks of chili in it. You can see small bits of coconut in it. But even then, I am going to add some extra coconut because that is the whole life of this dish. Roasted the masala for a few seconds. Not going to burn it here, so in with some water.
Why is Ranjit's voice so dull? It's like he just woke up from sleep.
Why, Ranjit? Putting him in the spot.
And you know who put him on the spot?
Yes.
Ariana.
Even when he's not in office, he's saying.
Someone's asking, ma'am, why do you have so many tattoos? Are you all professional chefs? Just curious.
Yeah, in hotels or restaurants. So I have personally done a degree in culinary arts. Prince has also done a degree in culinary arts, and Ranjit and Rajiv have done degrees in hotel management. So yes, to answer your question, we are professional chefs. And for the tattoo question, why do I have tattoos? I don't really have an answer for that because I just really like them and I want to have them. But I have this entire hand full of tattoos for anyone who's interested.
So the answer is because you can, in one line.
Yes, to an extent, yes. Okay, so what I've done with the soya in this dish, as you can see, the color is not just plain. So I soaked it in some hot water with turmeric and salt, and then I squeezed it out to remove all the water from the inside. So it's like really soft and it's not like dry. So this cuts down the cooking time drastically. So I'm just adding the soaked soya.
How many persons are there in the team?
How many people are there in cook? So we are a team of what, 22? Yeah. So we're a team of 22. So we have 4 chefs, about 6 or 7 editors, 3 people in our cinematography team. We have a marketing team that's in-house. We have a design team that's in-house. So we're a complete package. And if you are someone who's looking for a role in any of these, specifically on the culinary team, and if you are a chef with either like a culinary or a hotel management degree or experience by working in restaurants and hotels, you can actually apply to us. Now soya is slightly different from the other 2 proteins because it's going to absorb the water that I'm putting in it. So I'm going to pour a little bit more water into this.
Would it taste good with soya granules? Maybe we can taste and then tell them the feedback at the end. We can call everyone taste.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's what you're making right now. This
Yes.
is soya granules.
So if you mean like the mince sort of thing that you get with soya or smaller, soya, if it's not this, if that's what you mean by granules, then yes, that will taste nice as well because that will essentially give you keema.
Yes.
And keema also tastes really nice in these preparations. So yes, definitely.
Then someone's caught you red-handed, okay?
Okay.
Cousin is asking 4 chefs, Adya no miss panniyachu.
Oops.
Nation wants to know.
See,
One word, oops.
how many roles can one man handle? Which is why I just kind of took off this responsibility for now because I think we're there to cover it. But then of course we need his input, right? And his amazing voice in all his videos. So what I'm adding here are some fresh coconut bits, which is essentially the life of
Can I
this
have
dish.
Thank you.
This is honestly the best part of the dish, guys. So if you do buy it and you're making it at home, it is okay if you choose to skip it, but try not to because it tastes amazing. Like the coconut bits when you have it with the entire dish is what gives like life and soul to the entire dish. So try not to skip it. But if you don't have bits like this, you can always add some grated coconut as well. That also works. Any other questions for us? We are almost done. For the man who was timing us, we are almost done. I don't know. Could you let me know how long it's been since I actually started?
Oh no, they actually did comment when you played it.
Yeah.
They said 13 minutes, hats off. So they've actually been tracking your time
Great.
as well now.
And to be honest, I could have done it in lesser time if I wanted them to be a gravy, but it's just that I wanted the paneer to be a sort of semi-gravy and I wanted the mushroom to be dry, which is what took a little bit of time. And now my soya is also almost done. It's hot. It's soaked up all the liquid. Like you can see, I poured some extra water also and that's also been soaked in. So the soya is going to be like really soft and like succulent. And if you're somebody who is like fasting and not eating meat just for a short period of time, this is a really nice alternative for you to use. I think in that sense, you can also use raw jackfruit. I think that's also something that works really well. Maybe we'll even have an episode where we show you how to use that. But yeah, and that is it. I'm switching off the flame for the last time today.
Okay, while you're waiting, shall I read out your questions?
Yeah, of course.
One is, I heard we should not overcook coconut. It's not healthy. How true? And a couple of them about the masalas. How many types of masalas have we launched and what is the best-selling masala among them? Another one, which I also feel, it's raining here and you made me crave for these right now. Sanjna was craving for them too. She just took a bite.
One decided to jump off.
Into your mouth.
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat that? I was a little distracted.
Understandable. Okay, one is, I heard we should not overcook coconut. It's not healthy. How true?
To be very honest, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a lot of dishes that
Dishes,
actually
exactly.
roast coconut.
You roast it and
grind.
powder it.
Yes.
Exactly. You roast it and grind it, and like sambar masala and everything, you can roast and grind it. In kurma and stuff like that, you make a paste and then you add it and then you boil the gravy. In dishes like this, you add bits of it. In some dishes like say paruppu pradaman, you might even cut the coconut into small bits and then fry it until it's golden brown and then add it into your payasam. So I'm not sure how true that is because I've never heard that one. So I don't think there's anything to that.
Which is your favorite masala?
Which is my favorite masala? Maybe I'll taste and I'll let you know now. It's like asking a mother to pick their favorite child. This is just unfair. I don't have like one favorite, but then I'll tell you how each of them tastes with each of the masalas so that you can decide which one you want to try. And ideally, you pick up all three because you're going to get it at 279 rupees. It's called the Taste of Tamilnadu combo on our website. You get it at 279 rupees and with a 15% discount, it's even cheaper. Like, thank you Ranjit for getting my favorite spoon. This is my favorite spoon. Does anyone have a favorite spoon like
You want
this?
to show closer? Guys, can you see what spoon that is?
Do any of you have like a favorite spoon or something that you look forward to every time? Every time we have a tasting session over here or every time we make a new dish, I always run and grab my spoon and like eat it only with my spoon. So thank you Ranjit. So yeah.
Thing, ginger and garlic was not used. Why?
Ginger and garlic was not used. Very good question. Was not used because it's already in the blend. That's how easy we have made it for you. You can add onions if you want to add onions, but that is also optional. But ginger, garlic, chili, all the spices in the perfect ratio are already there in the masala, so you don't have to do anything, including salt. So for those of you who missed it, all of our masalas have salt as well. I am going to clear this so that we can taste in peace.
Okay, for those of you who want to see the cooked dishes, this is soya pallipalayam. Those coconut chunks on top look nice. The mushroom chukka and paneer chettinad. Someone had the exact same spoon but colors on Nikki.
When you get it.
You have a spoon, yeah.
You have an extra spoon that I can borrow, then please reach out to us on DM. I'll be happy to borrow your spoon. Okay, I think it's time to taste. Let me get all these extra things out of the way and get my parota in place.
Yeah. Signs of a good chef, cleaning as they go.
Thank you, Prince, for noticing.
Can you show the QR?
Yes. So one thing that I missed actually mentioning is what you guys would have seen all on the top of the pack. No one actually raised a question about this, so I wanted to tell you something special that's about all our masalas. If you scan this QR code that is on top of the pack of these, it's going to take you into our app, which is going to show you many different variations of how these dishes can be made. So essentially all these dishes that you're seeing today, you can already find it on the Cook tab by just scanning the QR code. You open it, you go on there, you see step by step how to make these recipes, or you just get inspiration on the different variants that you can make with each of these masalas, and you can make it super easily at home. So you don't have to actually remember what I did today in the live session and then order it and then try to replicate it. You just have to scan the QR code, watch the video and then make the dish. So I think I'm not going to wait any longer. For those of you who are here and wondering what it tastes like, for one last time, I'm going to tell you what each of these dishes are. Soya pallipalayam, mushroom chukka and chettinad paneer. So these are the three dishes that I made today in today's vegetarian special episode of Semmaya Irukkum. Essentially all these dishes, like honestly guys, like really honestly, they are Semmaya. Like not just chumma because like we make it or something like that. But yeah, they taste great. So can we actually have a few people? Do I call some people here to taste with me or do I taste first? How do we do this?
Yeah, you can call some people.
Shall we call Srinata, considering she's also a vegetarian?
I think she left.
Okay, unfortunate.
Okay, you can start by tasting and find someone to.
Akka, Mama,
Vanga.
சாப்பிட்டு எப்படி இருக்குன்னு நீங்க சொல்லணும். பன்னீர்
எதுக்கு
சட்னி,
சாப்பிடுறீங்க?
மஷ்ரூம் சுக்கா,
பன்னீர்
பன்னீர்.
சோயா பள்ளிப்பாளையம்,
சோயா பள்ளிப்பாளையம் இது
பன்னீர் செட்டிநாடு. If you guys have seen Akka on our page, she makes like amazing recipes. So if any of you have seen her recipes, can you comment below on which recipe you've seen and whether you liked it or not? And on to the mushroom.
மஷ்ரூம் சூப்பராக இருக்கு.
Also the parota recipe, we have that as well. So you can download the Cook tab or you can just search for cooktv.com and go search for the parota recipe and we have that as well. Today we did not obviously make it in house, but you get like the best, most flakiest paratas if you use our recipe as well. Akka, உங்களுக்கு எது favorite ka? Mushroom chukka.
சூப்பர்.
நீங்க வந்து இத மட்டன்ல கூட சாப்பிட்டிருக்கீங்க, சிக்கன்ல கூட சாப்பிட்டிருக்கீங்க. எது உங்களுக்கு பெஸ்ட் பிடிச்சிருக்கு?
மூணுமே சூப்பரா இருக்கு.
Okay. That's it. Verdict out. It's good on everything. It's good on all proteins, including for vegetarians.
Sanjna, by the way, notice something. Akka, before sometimes she's feeling she's tired. ஒரு மாதிரியா இருக்கு. இப்போ வந்து அடிச்சு நவுத்திட்டு இருக்காங்க.
So really honestly guys, it tastes great. You guys from behind the screen, you just want to reach out and grab one dish and taste it and tell us what each of you think. So Jeeva's going to try the soya, Prince is going to try the mushroom and Gokul is going to try the paneer. Guys, be my guest. I will make it a little easier for you.
Okay, while you're doing that, do you want to answer a couple of questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Maybe I'll grab it on my phone. You can taste in the meanwhile. I grab it on my phone and try to answer
Sure.
a few of them.
Just couple that I found interesting. Since the masala is powdered in texture,
Yes.
any idea or suggestion to add more texture to the dishes? And before I forget, the other one is there a specific E-road masala that you would suggest purchasing from Cook?
If you want a specific E-road masala, then it's definitely pallipalayam, guys. You should try that out and add some coconut chunks like I told you. And that's going to be really amazing. So that would be the recommendation for the E-road dish. For those of you who are looking to add texture to the dish like this just because it's powdered, first of all, I've already added onion for that bite. But what you can also do is add onion and tomato. So it gives a little bit more body to the curry. And then you can add the masala and go ahead with the procedure just like I showed you. Or when you buy the pack, scan the QR code, watch the videos and go just like that. So I think those are two ways and like that's the two easiest ways by just adding either onion or onion and tomato to give a little bit body to the curry. But like I said a little earlier, you can add coconut milk, you can add coconut paste, you can make it like a kurma by adding a paste of coconut, cashew nut and poppy seeds. There are different ways in which you can do this really.
Akka, உங்களுக்கு ஹாய் சொல்றாங்க.
Chettinad is amazing.
அம்மா, உங்க வீடியோல பாத்துருக்காங்க ஹாய் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
ஹாய்.
Okay, Jeeva, how was soya?
சோயா நல்லாவே இருக்கு.
Okay, thank you.
ஆனா எனக்கு மஷ்ரூம் இன்னும் எனக்கு ஃபேவரட்.
Okay, so Jeeva's pick is mushroom chukka. Prince?
செம்மையா இருக்கு. But then someone commented, hey cousin, Prince Anna wants to try pallipalayam. I guess so because he's so keen on the coconut piece. And he is right. Can I have one more piece of paratha?
நானும் இதுல தேங்காய்
Thank you cousin. உங்களால I got to have some taste this also
Gokul, what do you think of the paneer chettinad?
I love the paneer chettinad.
with the coconut.
Amazing. Super.
So like I said guys, it's super hard for me to pick, okay? I really can't pick which my favorite is. I really like all three of them. Like I said, the soya has just like taken in on the flavors inside, and right from the inside you get the complete flavor of the masala because it's like soft and it tastes really good. And what you do by kind of soaking soya in water and then straining it out, you remove that pungency and that taste from the soya chunk itself. So it absorbs a lot of the flavors from the inside, so that works really well. Mushroom also does that to an extent. It loses all its water. That's why when you cook mushroom, you know, this much of mushroom becomes like a little lesser because it loses a lot of water, but it also takes in a lot of flavors, so that works really well. That's why for paneer what I did was I kept a little semi-gravy because flavors don't penetrate and go inside the paneer per se. So having a little bit more masala coating it on the outside works really well. And I'm just going to stay for the next 2 minutes. So if you guys have anything else to ask me regarding the products, regarding me, regarding cooked, or how to get these, or anything else literally, drop it down in the comments and I'm here just for 2 more minutes.
Cooking sorry, wrong.
And obviously I can't stop eating, so
Can I get one more piece of paratha?
of course.
I hope my wife doesn't see this video. Every day I go back, he's like, "Can I get a subtitle?"
One of the perks of working at Cooked, I guess.
Yes. Yes. Does it apply to chicken as well?
This water plate of chicken as
The
well.
masalas?
Yes, of
The
course.
masalas were created for chicken.
So it's Ranjit, excuse me, this is a vegetarian special episode. You're coming and talking about chicken and all. Yes, if you want to use any of these masalas to make non-vegetarian dishes like chicken or mutton, of course they work really well. As you can see, the pack probably even has chicken and mutton pictures on it. But the point of today's episode itself was to show you that they work really well with vegetarian proteins. And as you guys can see, there's a veg logo on all of our product boxes, which means that every single one of our products is vegetarian, irrespective of what the name is, irrespective of what the picture is on the box. All of our products are 100% vegetarian, which is obviously why I'm eating them as well. So yeah, you can trust me and get the products if you're vegetarian.
Even the fried chicken kit is actually vegetarian, just has chicken in the name.
Exactly. Thank you for clarifying that, because so many of you think that the fried chicken kit has chicken in it. There's no chicken in it. It works really, really, really good with baby corn, and to be honest, that's my favorite thing ever. So give that a try. Someone asked, can you please say who are the 4 chefs and their names? So there's Prince, there's Ranjit, there's Rajiv, and there's Ms.Sanjna.
Can you please pin the website?
Oh, someone, okay, so they clarified chicken absorbing the masala like the soya chunks, as she said. Yes, meat essentially does that. Very similar to soya chunks, it will absorb a lot of the flavor inside. Not as much as, of course, if you like marinate the meat in a masala, not to that extent, but just like any other curry that you make at home, yes, the meat will absorb all of the masalas inside. Okay, someone has asked Sanjana, spice level of the 3 masala dishes. So I would say that they're all medium spicy to medium high. Not for people who can't tolerate spice at all, although you can use a smaller the flavor, but they're all like medium spicy to like medium high spicy. But that is how authentically the dishes are, so we haven't modified them to make them milder or hotter than they actually are. This is how authentically they're served. What's the discount code, please? So Mel's, you had asked for the discount code again. It's masala 15 and you'll get a 15% discount at your checkout. How to cook baby corn? So baby corn, if you are specifically asking in any of these dishes, you can add it just like I did any of these proteins. But if you are specifically referring to the way that I said use fried chicken for baby corn, so you follow the exact same method of preparation like you would for chicken. Add your marinade into your baby corn, marinate it really well, then coat in the dry mix, in the batter, back in the dry mix and deep fry. Once you deep fry it, it's going to be golden brown, crispy and have those little cracks just like fried chicken. So if you're somebody who's been vegetarian and always been like intrigued by how fried chicken tastes, try out our fried chicken kit. It does not taste like chicken, guys, but then you get to experience that whole crunchy coating and everything. And we have a very special masala that we give the cook seasoning along with it. So you add it in right at the end and it takes everything to the next level.
Also, if you scan the QR code on the fried chicken kit, you can also see how to make it for each ingredient. Like baby corn, chicken, mushroom, paneer, whatever.
How long do you soak the soya? Also the salt added while soaking, wouldn't it make the dish extra salty? So thank you for asking that question. It's a really good question. So I soak the soya for about 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, just until all of the soya is soft. So it shouldn't be hard in the center. So if using boiling water, 10 to 15 minutes is a good enough time. If you are short of time, you can always add it into a pan with a little bit of water and bring it up to a boil. And salt, you're not adding as much salt to make it salty per se, but just to give a little bit of flavor to it. So all you need to add for like an entire pot of water is probably like half a teaspoon of salt just for some flavor so that it's not bland. And I also added like a pinch of turmeric just to give a little bit of color to make it look more appetizing, more authentic to the dish, more meat-like if I may say so. Not that it makes it any better, but yes. Talk Tamil please, auntie. First ni auntie in cook Tamil pesa matam poda. Please do live video of street food once. Sure, that's a really nice suggestion. Let us try to make. So you want us to do a live session cooking street food, right? Maybe in one of the episodes we'll show you a really badass recipe on how you can use our Mangalore ghee roast to make roadside kalan. That's like an amazing recipe that Prince made, and you should probably even check it out if you haven't already. You should buy the Mangalore ghee roast product from us and try to make it, or you can just make it from scratch by going to the Cooked app. Could you guys launch ready to eat products which just needs a kettle or one pot to cook? So essentially that comes under a category called ready to eat, not ready to cook, because there's no cooking involved in it. Although we haven't created products for that already, maybe just for people like you who don't have too many appliances, who don't have a lot of time or are in a hostel, we'll try to come up with some really simple things that you could probably use to sort yourself out. Delicious food items, feeling hungry, and with that I am going to end today's live session because yes, these are delicious. I am hungry. I still have one parota left which I'm not going to share with anyone else.
Excuse me?
So this was the vegetarian special, and I hope you guys know now that each of these products or any of the cooked products really work really well with vegetarian proteins as well, with vegetables, with paneer, with mushroom, with really everything, because that's how I eat it, because I'm a vegetarian. And I hope you had fun in today's live session, and we'll see you next Friday at 5 p.m. in the next live.
Bye.